Hello, and we're back for another episode of Tarot in the Shadows. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. Tonight we're going to be using the Prism Oracle, the Eye of Love Tarot, which is my own custom creation, as well as my prototype deck of the Feels, which is another oracle deck of my own creation. So remember that if the messages resonate, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. You're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make in your life, so make them responsibly, okay? So let's find out what is going on in the shadows for Tribe. Okay, we have energy. There's so much energy. Okay. And then in your physical experience, we have love. Is there in the physical experience? In the desire, we have frustration. Your current actions in the situation is sadness. Where is your heart in this matter? Fear. What are you talking about? Anger. What do you know already? Sweetness. And what does Spirit want you to know is ghost. The foundation, the base of it all is growth. So whatever is happening in your 3D experience right now is happening because of the growth that you are making in your own spirit, in your own energy. There's a certain level of growth that's happening within you, and it's affecting your 3D experience. So I have the Eye of Love Tarot. Let's give some quick shuffles to the Eye of Love Tarot, just to get this deck ready for us. I want to say, hey to all silent stalkers, watchers, lovers, imitators. I'm so thankful and grateful for your presence. To all of those who are avid lovers and appreciators, so thankful and grateful that you're back. Alright, what do we have going on in the shadows at this time for Tribe? Please clarify these shadow messages for Tribe. Okay, so energy is what's going on in the shadows. So I feel like there's a lot of things. It's like the shadow is the challenging aspect of the personal traits that you see in yourself. So let's see why energy is showing up there. I feel like there's a lot of energy and you would like to release it, but let's see what's going on. Why is energy here as the energy of the shadow of the King of Pentacles, as well as the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I see that there's somebody here, Taurus, Virgo, Cap energy, and you've been thinking about a decision you have to make. The energy is pushing you to make a decision. Things are picking up the pace. There's a lot going on. You've got a choice to make, and it looks like for a lot of you it's between what you think and what you know. For others of you, there is definitely a fire sign and an air sign present. Fire being Leo, Aries, Sag, air being Libra, Gem, Aquarius. So some of you will recognize the dealings with these ones. Others of you will resonate with being the Taurus, Virgo, Cap, or the Gemini, okay? Also, again, strong, important decisions needing to be made here. I'm going to break the feels out. Let's see what's going on in the feels with this energy, what's happening in the feels for tribe in this shadow energy. Okay. And from the fields, what do we have? When I had my dream come true, I really did not know what to do. So, somebody had an opportunity that triggers all these emotions, all these vibes inside of you. And it had everything to do with experiencing a situation that seemed like, oh my God, this is all I ever wanted. This is all I ever hoped for. So let's find out. Love is in the 3D experience. I see that somebody here is having a love experience at this time. Please clarify love in the 3D experience. What do we have for a tribe in the 3D experience? We have the 6 of Wands falling out, clarifying with the 10 of Wands. So there's a victory and an ending. The 2 of Wands, talking about a decision that has been made to make a different choice. And the 9 of Wands. Those are all Wands cards. Somebody is totally in love with a fire sign. That is Leo, Aries, Sag energy. Somebody here knew that their successful outcome was in releasing a connection to another because of overwhelmment. Somebody realized, like, there's too much frustration here, there's too much going on here, I've got to let go of it. There's so much going on from this other, gotta let it go. Yeah, what's the feels to clarify this position, please? And thank you. From the feels we have, I wanted to be able to give and provide more, so I left before making use or insufficiency. Somebody felt like they didn't have enough to give to this situation or to this person, so before causing further hurt, they detached themselves from this experience. Now there's a desire that ensues, and it's about frustration. Somebody here is so used to being frustrated that they don't know how to live without frustration. And to confirm that, we have the 4 of Cups, which is a rejection. The 4 of Wands, rejection of what? A new foundation or a possibility of commitment. The Hangman, delays and waiting and a new perspective. The Knight of Cups, but Spirit was here and it was guiding you. So there's a situation here that was very frustrating. I feel like you want these frustrations to be over. And I see that Spirit is showing you that there's a whole nother approach. And whatever the situation was, so much had unfolded within it that you could not leave the frustrations alone. So you had to leave the situation alone. The clarifying card from the field says, when I'm around you, I get tongue-tied because I am so excited in your presence. Somebody here, they had a hard time saying what they really felt. They had a hard time speaking up, acknowledging your presence, possibly even. And so, as a result, like Spirit was like, they're not ready for you. Somebody here in this experience, there was a lot of love there, but somebody was just not ready for you and what you brought to the situation. Yes, I see that somebody was not used to the idea of having this type of an experience. Whatever you were offering was so much more than what this person was ready for. You were the unicorn that didn't exist in their experience. You were that fluke that they weren't prepared for. So what are you doing? Sadness. I feel like the choice that you're making has created some sadness in the other party as a result of distancing with the 2 of Pentacles. And we have the Fool, dropping off the load, letting everything go, moving on for a new journey. The 4 of Swords indicates you're healing. There's a healing period. And the Ace of Wands for a fresh beginning. Yeah, somebody is very sad that you are moving on. I see that clearly here. Let's see from the fields, what do we have about this situation and what tribe is doing. This is sometimes I confuse the attraction I feel for you and think that I am in love, but truly our connection is about friendship and empowerment. So I feel like, no, what I see clearly is that, this connection, it got jumbled up in the energy. The purpose of this connection was to empower, enlighten, and create awareness. It wasn't for romance, but it got taken to the place of romance, and now there's more feelings involved. So, what's going on in the heart space? We have fear. Fear is in the heart space. Please clarify fear in the heart space. 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability, family arrangements. The Page of Cups, immaturity, children. What do you really want? And the Ace of Swords, the truth, as well as the Moon and confusion. So somebody got an epiphany regarding the situation of what do they really want. Do I really want to build on this? Somebody said, no, I don't want to build on this. And that brought up some confusion within you because the attraction was there and it was being confused at the time for a romantic connection. Yes. Feels in this is with the fall of each leaf comes the promise of a new life. Fall. I feel that for a lot of you, what I see is that in the fall time there will be a reinvigoration of love energy for you. A connection with another coming through in the fall. In the meantime, it's about processing the past. Very much so. So in regards to the verbal, the conversation, whether that's internally in the voice that you hear of yourself speaking to yourself, or externally with your trusted advisor, your friend, your guru, who have you. Why is fear here? Please and thank you. I feel like you're talking about what were you afraid of in this situation. We have the Two of Cups. There was love. There is love. The love is real. The Eight of Cups, so is the walking away from love. Because of the Sun, clarity, awareness, pure positive energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. There's a situation here where somebody's afraid to let go of being completely independent because, you've been hurt before. Nothing burns like the cold winter. Yes, somebody last winter was hurt very deeply, and so as a result, whatever has transpired in this connection with this other has brought all those feelings back to the surface. And it's like, no, I'm not willing to go that route anymore. Nothing burns like a cold, baby. Yes, thank you, Snow Allegra, for your song. What you know is sweetness. Somebody is very sweet, and they're sweet on you. They have a very sweet energy overall. But there's a place of fear within you, and it brought up some of their darker shadow aspects. Queen of Pentacles is here. She's a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, feminine energy. She's super sweet. She's very nurturing. Justice is here. She brought this situation too. And the Hermit is here. She is isolating herself, withdrawing her energy, pulling back, trusting her guidance. Seven of Pentacles. She's willing to wait for something different to happen. And she's willing to do work on herself to get there. I prefer to have another person take control of things. Excuse me. I have a hiccup suddenly. I prefer to have another person take control of things for me in my life because I don't know how to make wise choices. So somebody here had a lot of external influences in their behaviors. I'm not used to having makeups. I don't get them off and they just came up. So I hear there's a disruption to your normal pattern. I see that this Queen of Pentacles took a disruption to their normal pattern to entertain this situation, and somebody here had too many different energies drawing on their point of focus, on their behavior. And as a result, the Queen of Pentacles pulls back her energy from this situation. What does Spirit want you to know, Ghost? It's dead. When it's a ghost, the only thing left is energetic resonance. Some of you are feeling energetic resonance to the situation. Let's clarify this Ghost card and what Spirit wants you to know. I hear this situation is reminiscent of a previous situation that you thought was said and done. It's still sitting in the same energy. First clarifier we have is Judgment card. Then we have the Devil. There it is. And then we have the Knight of Cups and the Tower. The situation that you're strongly desiring here has some strong resonance to a past experience that you had, in which there was a lot of low vibrational behaviors, tendencies, habits. Yes, the feel says, I forgive you. Let's start with a clean slate. Renewal. So, what Spirit wants you to know is, surprise, the cycle's coming back to repeat itself. I see that. And it is likely to come from a new place. I feel like the cycle that you're in is here to benefit you. So it may not always be the most delightful, but it is always the most beneficial experience that you could possibly be having at this time. So, what is the guidance for tribe? We're going to take a card off of the top of each of these three decks. Guidance for tribe. Pull back your energy. Deal with your heart chakra issues. Confidence. Know that you will meet with success, and remember who and what you are and bring to the table. And contemplative. During the time I took a loan, I had new information revealed to me, and I am still in the faith of processing what I have learned. So take confidence in the time that you're on your own, because new information is being revealed to you in this time, in this experience. I apologize for my hiccups, only because it's freaking weird doing a show with hiccups. So, with all that being said and done, thank you for joining me for this episode of Tarot in the Shadows. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.